Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you a sophisticated summer smoky eye look using the new luxury palette of mattes in Desert Haze. I absolutely adore matte eyeshadow shades. I feel like they contour and add dimension to the eyes in the most beautiful, flattering way. Some of my favourite looks I've ever created have been all matte, like the sophisticated bronze look I did for Sheena Shake and the nudie pink look I did on Sienna Miller. And these gorgeous warm brown, terracotta and peach shades have all been inspired by the desert to give you a mesmerizing sun-kissed look for summer. Let's get started. I've already prepped my skin with Charlotte's Magic Complexion products. I've used her Magic Serum Crystal Elixir and then I've used Magic Cream on top just to lock that in. I absolutely love these two products together. They have absolutely changed my skin and they're amazing for prepping your complexion before makeup. Now that we've got a gorgeous glowing base, I'm going to boost my complexion with the Hollywood Flawless filter. I use this as a primer like I'm doing now, and I also like to mix it in with my foundation, and then I also like to use it as a highlighter on top of my foundation, and I'm just going to buff that in. But you can instantly see how it just makes my skin look really glowy, dewy. That's a new word. It makes my skin look really glowy and dewy, like instantly makes me look like I've had a facial, like my skin's more hydrated, and that's all with that one product. And the amazing thing about this is that it actually has skincare ingredients, so it's helping your skin at the same time. Next, I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless foundation in 7N. It's a full coverage matte foundation, and it's amazing because it has 44 shades, so you can pick your perfect shade. A little bit goes a long way, and this is amazing because I get a lot of redness on my skin. This really does conceal all of that, but I've literally just used one pump and that's all I need. And this is the Magic Complexion brush, and I always go in an upwards motion, so you're lifting your skin. You never want to go down, you always want to go up. It's still leaving a glow onto my skin, and this is a foundation that I like to wear in the day, but just a light wash, and if I'm going out in the evening then I'll probably apply a bit more just so it stays on all evening. Now I've applied this all over my face, and I'm just going to apply some of this down my neck as well. This is something I do with all my foundations. I always bring it down to my neck. Just like the new Magic Serum, this has got Replexia in it, so it is great for the skin because it's got skincare ingredients. It really has just airbrushed my skin. And I'm just going to be using shade 5 in Magic Away Concealer. I usually use 2 shades, but as the other foundation is doing all the work, I'm only using this to brighten and lift my under eye area. And then I just like to use my fingers for this and just to tap it in. And to lock in that base, I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Every single makeup artist has this in their kits. And if they don't, they should. You can see how much I use this. I use this all the time. And I'm going in with my sculpting brush. And what I do with powder is I like to just add it around the T-zone. So I'm literally just going here, just along the nose slightly, on my chin, and just on my forehead like so, and then leaving all the high points looking really dewy and glowy. You can see how this is soft focusing my skin, giving me a gorgeous filtered effect. Because this is quite a smoky, sultry eye look, the brows are super important. So I'm going to be using the Brow Lift in Supermodel. So what I do with brows always is I brush them up like so, and that's instantly lifting your eyes, lifting your brows. It's always so important to brush up your brows because it also shows you where you need to fill them in. I like to fill them in at the front, at the top of the arch, and then extend at the ends. If you don't have a full brow, this brow pencil is great because it comes in at an angle, so it's super easy to draw on a brow. But with my brow, I'll quickly show you. I am literally applying this here at the front, but as I do brows, I will constantly be filling them in and brushing them out slightly because I like that soft eyebrow look that looks really natural, almost as if you haven't really painted them in. But you can see I'm constantly just brushing them up as I go along. Apply it towards the ends and extend, and then lift the bottom brow hairs, and that really does lift my brows. Because one thing I find that people do is they follow the line, so then if I followed my line, my brows would go down like this. So the way you can cheat it is just by lifting those bottom hairs as much as you can and kind of cheating the end of your brows, and that's just going to lift your eye up. Next, I'm using the Legendary Brows in Supermodel, which is amazing because it has this micro precision brush that catches all those baby hairs. If you've overplucked your brows, this is amazing because it catches all the hairs, which makes your brows look more natural and fluffy. And the great thing about this is that it lifts your brows, so it makes your brows stay in place all day. So now I'm going to create a sultry, smoky contoured eye that's perfect for summer. You have all these gorgeous warm brown, terracotta, peachy shades. These shades are perfect for summer. These are so easy to use because the texture is so creamy, it's so velvety, it's so easy to build. So you really can't go wrong with these mattes. And these mattes are extremely universally flattering, so everyone will suit this. The great thing about this palette is that it's got 4 steps. So you've got prime, enhance, smoke, define. The first shade, which is a gorgeous kind of nude shade, is amazing for making your eyes appear bigger and brighter. Then you've got a matte warm peach to contour your eyes, which is just gonna lift your socket. Then you've got the smoke shade, which is a rusty terracotta brown, and this is going to help create a sexy smoky eye and also make your lashes look thicker and luscious. For enhanced definition, I'm going to be using the define shade just along the lash line and outer corners, which is a reddish brown, and that's going to add instant definition to your eyes. As you guys can see, this is softer, this is a bit stronger, and I don't like that line being like that. So to correct it, this is a little makeup trick, and I don't tell a lot of people this because it's my little trick. I get a blender brush and I get a bit of concealer. I'm gonna lightly put the concealer through this, and this is just gonna really soften it. It's a great little trick, especially when you're using really dark colors like blues or greens, and you can't seem to get that soft effect towards the ends. This is great. But you can see how that's just slowly disappearing. I'm just going kind of like in a circular motion. If you want to elongate the lashes further, you could do a feline flick, but as I've already used the Define shade as a liner, I'm only going to be using the Audrey eye powder pencil, which is this kind of gorgeous brown, and I'm going to tight line my eyes with this. So I just got Audrey here, and I'm literally just applying that on the upper lash line, like so. And you'll see when the mascara is on that it does make a massive difference to the eyes. Now that the eyeshadow is on, I'm going to add Lashings and Lashings of Full Fat Lashes mascara. But what I like to do with mascara is I actually like to go at the root of the lash and then bring it up. Root of the lash, bring it up. And another little trick I like to do is kind of go in a darting motion and actually lift my lashes up one by one, and that helps just to separate them as well. So I've just finished my mascara using Full Fat Lashes, and now I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to line my lips with 2 different shades. I've never mixed these shades before, but I've just swatched them on my hand, and I think this is going to make a really pretty colour, and I think it's going to go really well with this look. So I'm going to start by lining my lips with the lighter shade, which is Iconic Nude. Then I'm going to go in with Hollywood Honey. For this lip look, I have just used 2 liners, and I've used Iconic Nude and Hollywood Honey. And I literally just want this to be a liner look and to look really matte. For this sun-kissed look, I'm going to be using Charlotte's new Airbrush bronzer. Now this bronzer was inspired by her Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Look at this packaging. I mean, it is so gorgeous. It looks like it's literally come from the ocean. It looks like this rose gold seashell. I'm completely obsessed with it. I love how big the mirror is inside of it. I'm obsessed with this packaging. It's so beautiful. I want this to be quite a really sun-kissed look. So I'm going to be using shade 3. We've got a beautiful brush that comes with it. It's so pretty, and it just goes with the bronzer so beautifully. I kind of want to sculpt my face with this as well. And as I'm quite tanned at the moment, I'm really buffing that out. And you can see this is instantly tanning my face. You know, I feel like myself again when I've got a bit of bronzer on. And I'm just putting that on the temples of my forehead. Just going backwards and forwards and then lifting upwards motion. I always like my face to match my body. I want that gorgeous like sun-kissed look that everyone wants, you know, and you can apply a bit of this like just on top of your nose if you like, so you look like you've just naturally been hit by the sun. That's a nice little trick. I always love to do that. Okay, so that is the bronzer on. So guys, here is the finished look. I love this look. This matte terracotta peachy warm brown eye. I feel like everyone's gonna suit this eye. I love the bronze skin, the foundation. It's made my skin feel really flawless and poreless. I hope you guys love this look. Let me know in the comments below and let me know what you guys would like to see next.